Okay, welcome back to Thought Watcher Meditation Talk. Today I want to talk about basically another form of meditation, and it's a meditation that you could do while you're walking. Now, what I've noticed is that a lot of times we we're not processing everything we come across. Is like if we're going from point A to B, we're not really noticing everything, right? So this type of meditation is like it helps you with being aware of everything, and really being able to like soak up everything around you, so you can get a full experience when you are outside. Now, the way this meditation works is that when you're walking, basically you look at things. You're going about your business. You're gonna still focus on what you're doing. You're not gonna walk out into traffic or anything like that. But you look around in your surroundings. You notice things. Purposefully look and notice things. Spend more than a fraction of a second to see something. Look at it. If you're looking at a building, really just look at it. Just look at the design. Look at what's going on with it. You see somebody walking, you could just look. You could look at the book bag that they have on. You could just look at it. Just really soak up your environment. Just look around and just focus in on whatever your eyes, whatever catches your eye. You look at it and just really look, And what I find with this particular meditation is that it helps if you are the type of person who always in your mind, constantly having chatter going on in your mind, and you're not living in the now, in the present. The best way to overcome that is to just be totally aware of your surroundings. Be aware of everything around you. You could play this little game where you could say, let's see how many new things I could notice on my way to wherever I'm going. Look around, look at things, just take a look. You see something, just look at it, see what it is. Let your eyes be curious about things. But I find out that particular when I do that meditation, it really just it gives me a full experience in whatever I'm doing. It adds more depth, more color to whatever I'm doing. When you take the time to just notice everything around you. You walk past, you see a car, you look at it. Anything that comes into your attention, just look, really look. Just don't be, in the opposite of this is aimlessly walking to where you gotta go. You're not noticing anything. I remember one time I was in Jamaica, right? And I pointed out a star. It was at night, and I pointed out a very bright star that I saw in the sky, right? And a young lady was there. She saw saw the star as well. And then she turned around and said, "You know what? I've never really looked up. I've never really looked up in the sky in the night to see the night stars." And I really found that that was incredible. That somebody would not even look up into the night sky. You know, a lot of us are not really aware of what's going on. We're not aware of our surroundings. You know, we don't, and there's so many beautiful things that you walk by every day. So just take the time and observe everything. You know, just observe everything. Just look while you're walking. Just be curious. I mean, when you go to, if you take a trip to somewhere foreign, you notice that you will look around, you look at the buildings, you look out, you'll be like, wow, you know, you're very curious about what you're seeing, right? Well, with that same energy that you have when you visit somewhere new, you could actually apply that energy in your neighborhood. There's so many things that you still haven't seen in your own community. I mean, I found myself just discovering certain homes in my community, and I drive past it every day. And then all of a sudden, boom, it just appears. I'm like, wow, you know, I never noticed that house before. And that's because a lot of times we're just going about our business and we're not really taking the time to be aware of what is around us. You know, and there's so much more things for us to see, so many more things for us to process. And when you do this, it just makes your day much more a full day, because you're collecting so much more from just aimlessly walking to your job, you know, going back and forth, and you know. But if you while you're walking, just pay attention to things. You know, you see the plants, you might pass a garden. Just look over there. Observe it. Soak up the beauty of everything you see around you. There's a lot of beauty that's around us, and when a lot of us are not really just not paying attention. You can see the birds, you know, you hear the sounds, and it's not only visual either. Pay attention to the sounds that you hear. You know, the chirping of the birds, just any little sounds in the environment. Just pay attention, because you could walk, you know, you could be just, when you're aimlessly going about your business, even sounds you don't even process. So you take your time and process these sounds, process these visuals, you know, process odors, you know. So you're going about your business, and you know, you pick up the scent of your environment. You know, get all your senses involved in whatever you're doing. You know, and this helps you with your meditation, because when you're meditating and you need to visualize these, this will come in handy, because you'll have a lot more images and, you know, sensory stimuli to work with. So then you could create a better picture in your mind when you need to work, or when you need to meditate. That's why a lot of us cannot meditate and actually visualize something crystal clear, is because we're going about life and we're not really focusing on what's around, what our environment has to offer. And there's so much more. So try and practice this this form of meditation. It's very, very helpful, and you might find out you enjoy it a lot. It just takes the mundane out of your life and gives you something to look forward to. It just makes life a little bit more exciting, because now you can't wait to get up tomorrow morning and say, oh man, what am I going to see different? Because there's so many more things to see and experience, but you got to get all your senses involved. You know, this is how you start to enjoy life. When you eat, you could even take it down to when you're eating your food. You pay attention to the taste. You pay attention to how it looks. You know, you're drinking. You could pay attention to how the water is going down. You know, when you drink, you just pay attention to how it feels when it goes down into your stomach. You know, pay attention to everything. All right, so that's all I have right now, but we could touch on this subject again because I find it very interesting. And if you have any questions, just put it in the comment and we could build on it. All right, so take care, and hey, practice it. And remember to like. If you like this video, just put a like on it and subscribe. And thank you. Bye-bye.